what's up? Today we'll be looking at a card that was in the manga and is now going to be released into the OCG. This is Ren's Ace card. This is a White Aura Biphamet. This is a level 10 water fish synchro with 3,300 attack and 3,000 defense, and it requires a tuner synchro and one or more non-tuner monsters. Its effects reads, 1. When this card is synchro summoned, during your turn you can special summon one divine dragon token. It is of the same stats. It's fish, water, level 10, attack 3,300, defense 3,000, in defense position. The second effect is once per turn during your opponent's turn. If you control no tokens, you can special summon one divine dragon token. The third effect is, if this card is destroyed by your opponent's effect and sent to the graveyard, and you control a divine dragon token, you can special summon this card in defense position. This card works very much like a Hydra, from mythology, where if you cut off its head, another one sprouts out in its place. Its effect enables a token with the same strength as it to be summoned when it is properly synchro summoned. To an extent, it reminds me a lot of the Sun Dragon Inti and Moon Dragon Quilla, whereas one gets sent to the graveyard, the other one revives. If you don't know what I'm talking about, perhaps look at, it was in the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. It was the battle against, what's his name? It was Rex. It was a battle against Rex, the person who was in charge of the. He was in charge of the facility and everything around it. He basically controlled the entire island and what it did and how it worked. And he kept, people divided. He had these two specific cards. One was one of these, shall we say, like the negative synchro monsters, and the other was just a normal synchro monster. If you get the chance, have a look. They are quite decent monsters, and I'm sure you'll probably be able to find something in order to run them in. Even when the token is removed, a new token can take its place. And lastly, being able to revive itself from a card effect makes this card difficult to remove from the field, as you have to deal with both cards at the same time to properly remove this from the field. Such examples include Dark Hole, Raigeki, and obviously you've got the Mirror Force cards. You've got Quaking Mirror Force, Standard Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force? The water one? I can't remember its name. So what do you guys think of this new synchro monster? If you notice, the other two White Aura monsters are meant to help bring this card out fast and fully support this card, as they can be made into synchro tuner monsters. So by that extent, they make this card easier to summon, and they work off each other very well. This card also, since they are all water and fish, they are heavily supported by general fish and water monsters. Do you guys like the effect of this? I think it is quite unique and has great potential, provided you obviously keep your guard up and perhaps keep one of them in defense position, whether that be the main monster or the token itself. This will protect you from yourself from mass removal during your battle phase, because usually there's some sort of stipulation you will only destroy attack position monsters or you'll only affect defense position monsters. So by having one in each mode, you create a general protection for yourselves. As always, leave your comments on this card below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. And as always, Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.